Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. We've still got a nice market move with the indexes trading up above the T-line, and there's a good strong sector that is making very good money. One, look at what the indexes were telling us. The Dow had a best friend signal early last week, which made the next logical target the 200-day moving average. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Now we have to see what it does here at this level. The T-line, again, it's a very strong indicator for trend analysis, telling you what's going on in investor sentiment. So again, the gap up in the NASDAQ last week was a pretty good evidence that the uptrend was still in progress. Not only are we above the T-line, but we're above the 3T line, which works in conjunction with the T-line. So if we're above the 3T line, that still shows a lot of investor sentiment is bullish since we're not anywhere near the T-line itself. So one of the strong sectors, this is where you can kind of confirm whether the news or what your thought processes are. Lithium mining obviously is very strong based upon all the push for new electric vehicles around the world. So you can see where lithium started off the hammer signals gap up through the T-line, wave 1. You can see the J hook. Now we're in wave 3. We still don't have any sell signals, even though wave 3 and wave 1 are about the same. So this makes one of the indicators for knowing that you're in a strong sector is what are the signals and patterns? And are the signals and patterns the same as other stocks in that sector? LAC, fry pan bottom, J hook pattern off the 50 up through the 200. Right now, there's nothing that tells us there's any great selling going on. So if you had been using your fundamental analysis that the lithium mines are going to get a lot more activity or a lot more interest, the candlestick charts confirm your thinking. And the simple trend analysis, we recommended PLL a long time ago. There's never been a day where it's been back below the T-line. Right now, it might be moving a little bit too far away from the T-line. But this is where trend analysis allows an investor, whether he's a short-term trader or a long-term investor, maintain positions until you see a strong sell signal. So not only do the pattern setups tell you when there's a major change of investor sentiment and then how long to stay in it, but your breakout alerts tell you there's something new as far as investor sentiment in a stock. So we can see the fry pan bottom setting up on Bed Bath & Beyond. Then it broke out. Is that good or bad? The alert was indicated by that breakout. As a candlestick investor, you can see there was profit taking, but what did this alert tell us? There was a new dynamic in this investor sentiment. There's your J hook pattern. If you took profits, you're buying back in, or if you held to see whether that pattern was going to work. So what we're looking for is where are there investor sentiment alerts that tell us there's a major change of investor sentiment. There's a kicker signal. That's your strongest individual candlestick signal. And what did the kicker signal eventually do? Told you it broke out through this level. This is usually an indication there's a new strong price trend. So our recommendation on our XRX was based upon that if they open positive, breaking out through this level after a kicker signal, that's your strongest bullish signal. There's more upside. Microsoft, same scenario. Kind of a dull trader in this range, but notice the kicker signal changed all that. Not only did you have what we call 2+2 analysis, meaning there was a kicker signal, number one, your strongest candlestick reversal signal. 2, it did it right off the 50-day moving average. 3, it broke this downtrending resistance level. And if it was coming up off a kicker signal off the 50, where do you think the next target was going to be? Never closed below the T line. Today it hit the first target, the 200-day moving average. So anytime we see that kicker signal and a breakout, the implications are that there's a lot more upside and strong upside. Another benefit of candlestick signals and pattern breakouts is that you're not in an uptrending stock during an uptrend, but you're in a very strong uptrending stock during an uptrend based upon the patterns. So anytime we see this breaking out, kicker signal, implication is the probabilities are going to be putting you into situations where the up move is very strong. So right now, as we saw, when we saw that best friend signal, couldn't close below the T line, there was our anticipated target, which the Dow hit today. Now what do? We now watch to see whether they're going to go through that target area or whether they're going to resist based upon a reversal signal at this level. This allows the candlestick investor to make much more accurate and profitable trades just by adding those simple elements together. Which way is your market going? What's it doing at resistance levels? What are your strongest signals and patterns that are confirming the market direction? So to learn that is very simple. Join us. We were giving out a 2-week free trial going into the new September time frame, where that's where a lot of the activity starts coming back into the market. So we've kind of dispelled the fact that you don't sell in May and go away, because when you have candlestick analysis to provide an extremely accurate analysis of what's going on in any market trend or any specific sector, you're always going to have more trades than you know what to do with. A free 2-week free trial, especially in our chat room, provides you the opportunity to witnessing what the traders have been viewing candlestick charts for years identify as strong trades, number one. And number two, if you're in the learning process, it allows you to ask questions and expedite your learning curve, because candlestick analysis is merely the graphic depiction of everybody buying and selling during a specific time frame. All we're learning is what those signals and patterns are telling us. So join us. I think you'll get a lot out of it. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.